with all the money spent. The lights, the gifts, the ornaments, the many cards we sent. I do believe we do it all with good intent. We go round and round.
Hello everybody, my name is Mark Bertig, Vice President and General Manager of Renda Broadcasting, and we're here to talk about the upcoming B.E.Taylor Christmas Concert, second annual event coming up at the Kowalczyk Complex on Friday, December 20th, beginning at 7:30. Last year's show was so successful. Of course, we're raising money for our 34th annual Teddy Bear Fund Drive. Last year, a record amount raised, $98,000 for the Indiana Regional Medical Center Pediatrics Department and the Free Care Fund at Children's Hospital. And I'm pleased to have the star of the show, B.E.Taylor himself, with us on set, and Rich Fiskus, Executive Vice President of S&T Bank, our presenting sponsor. And B.E., I know you were here in Indiana. You brought the tour to the Kowalczyk Complex for the first time last year, and it was pretty overwhelming the way it turned out.
Well, I'll tell you what, the venue is gorgeous, and as I've told people from the area, if you've been there, you know it's gorgeous. If you've never been there, you need to come to the show. Not only is it a wonderful seating, you have great view, it's acoustically designed for music, and you're helping the Teddy Bear Fund, and this takes care of all these children. And it's just a wonderful event, and I understand it's in the 34th year?
34th year of the Teddy Bear Fund Drive. We have raised well over $2 million through the years.
That's a blessing. And the people that came last year, they were singing. I almost had to take a break because they were singing so well. So we're hoping that if you were there last year, please come back and support the fund. And if you've never been there, please come. You will have a wonderful, wonderful time because it's right before Christmas.
Friday, December 20th. Tickets are on sale. Last year we had over 2,300 in attendance. We're hoping to push 3,000 this year. And during this program, we're going to give you a little flavor of what the show is all about. We'll talk to you a little bit more about the music that you and your band will be playing. And you know, we wouldn't have you back, quite frankly, if we didn't have a good turnout, such a good turnout last year, and fine sponsors like S&T Bank, our presenting sponsor for the second year in a row. Rich, thank you so much to President Todd Bryce, yourself, the entire team of S&T Bank. I guess I have to ask you, why support the concert again?
Thanks. It's the right thing to do on so many levels. It helps our communities. Obviously, the Indiana Hospital is so special to Indiana, and we're so fortunate to have such a great hospital, the Pediatric Center, and ultimately our customers. And we're a relationship bank, and it's all about the relationship with our customers and the communities that they live in.
Well, the hospital next to the university, Indiana County's second largest employer, so it's important for us to reach out particularly, and we won't get off on a political soapbox today, I promise, but the healthcare industry is facing a lot of challenges, so it's extra important moving forward. Rich, I know you had seen the B.E.Taylor Christmas concert on public television because it airs all over the country, but last year was the first time you had seen B.E. and his band in person, right? And I know, like myself years ago, I was just blown away, and I think you were too.
I was. I love the choir. We were just talking about the Aliquippa choir. There are just so many pieces of it. It went so fast. That was the only unfortunate thing. But it was awesome. And I talked to a lot of our employees that went, and a lot of people in the community, and they said they didn't really know what to expect. But after the fact, whenever you talk to them, they were blown away. And that'll show through this year, I think, with ticket sales and people that are attending.
You know, B.E., I talk to people and I say, really, the show, if you're 6 years old or 86 years old, and I had an aunt that was that age that was at the show, and she was blown away. It's really a family-oriented show. I don't care if it's grandparents or grandkids and everything in between.
Well, we do get emails from people throughout the years. Thank you for doing a show that we can enjoy as a family. And you know, some of the Christmas shows, you have the kids that are into it and the parents are, you know, just watching the kids have a good time, or vice versa, and the kids are sleeping, or, but this is something that is just an entire family. Kids sing along, and you'd be surprised how many parents are so excited about singing and everything. And I have a question. Will you be singing with us this year?
I will be up on stage singing.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure what I'll be singing, but tickets are on sale at the box office at the Kovalchik Complex. Ticket sales are going well, and they are also on sale online at kovalchikcomplex.com or comcasttix.com. Rich, from your perspective, if you were telling people that maybe didn't go last year why they should go this year, other than the choir, what was your favorite part of the show?
Well, the drums, of course, I was ready for. A lot of the songs, kind of the unique flavor that BE gives, a lot of Christmas songs that we're all used to. And it's kind of up-tempo and exciting. It gets you fired up and pumped up. It's just a great way to enter into Christmas.
And we're going to be doing this show 5 days from Christmas, which should be extra special this year.
That'll
BE.
be a home run.
Well, Rich, again, we thank you and everyone at S&T Bank for making it possible through your presenting sponsorship. We challenge S&T employees and Renda Broadcasting employees and Indiana Regional Medical Center employees to get your tickets and join us for an event that we know, if you're not in the Christmas spirit by December 20th, we will put you in this Christmas spirit at that time. Thanks again.
Thank you.
All right, when we continue, we're going to talk a little bit more with B.E.Taylor. Jim DeCesar, Operations Manager at Renda Broadcasting, an old friend of B.E.Taylor's, will be joining us on set. And you'll be seeing some clips from some past shows, some footage even from the show last year at the Kovalchik Complex when we continue with our B.E.Taylor Christmas Concert Preview Show here on WIUP TV.
It's the most anticipated concert of the year, a B.E.Taylor Christmas, coming to the Kovalchik Complex December 20th. The B.E.Taylor Christmas Concert.
Feel the love of Christmas. It's never out of style.
Renda Broadcasting's Teddy Bear Fund Drive, in cooperation with S&T Bank, present a very special evening at the Kovalchik Complex.
Come, all ye faithful.
December 20th.
Did you know is your baby.
Come share in this breathtaking celebration of holiday spirit. Tickets are on sale now.
So this is Christmas.
Tickets for a B.E.Taylor Christmas are on sale now at 1-800-298-4200 or online at KowalczyKcomplex.com. The magic of a B.E.Taylor Christmas returns December 20th.
Mark Bertig back with you on IUP TV as our B.E.Taylor Christmas Concert Preview Show continues as we get ready for the second annual B.E.Taylor Christmas Concert at the Kowalczyk Complex on Friday, December 20th at 7:30, with the concert proceeds benefiting Renda Broadcasting's 34th annual Teddy Bear Fund Drive, with proceeds going to the Indiana Regional Medical Center's Pediatrics Department and the Free Care Fund at Children's Hospital. Through the years, we have enjoyed a wonderful partnership with the Indiana Regional Medical Center. Our Teddy Bear Fund Drive has raised over $2 million, including over $98,000 last year, over $40,000 as a result of this concert and the donations that came with it. Right now, we'd like to hear from Indiana Regional Medical Center CEO Steve Wolf.
So this is Christmas.
Well, I'd just like to thank Renda Broadcasting and B.E.Taylor for making another event here for us to be able to bring awareness to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive. What a blessing it's been to raise over $2 million over the years. Talk about leaving a legacy. And we've been able to get critical life-saving type of technology for our infants over the years, including cardiac monitors, being able to deal with laryngoscope issues in terms of getting an airway, right down to things of testing their hearing and keeping them warm. So it's really been critical to maintaining the state-of-the-art in terms of nursery and OB/GYN unit. And we are just so grateful from last year's event. It was such a great event to be associated with Indiana Regional. Certainly being a Christian, to be associated with those Christian values, with the BE Christmas concert, but just to have 2,000 plus people there really celebrating the holiday season, to also be talking about the values and the morals of Indiana Regional Medical Center as we try to service our community, really was just an incredible win-win, and this year's even going to be better. Last year was the first year that I ever saw B.E.Taylor play. Certainly heard of him, and I know for many they had not seen the Christmas show. And when Mark Bertig came to me with this idea, he said he had went to Pittsburgh with a family member to take in the show, and within 5 minutes said, "Why aren't we doing this in Indiana?" And that's how I was. Within 5 minutes, I could just tell this was a real winner, and everybody was blessed that was there. And so I would encourage people to come out again this year, and if you didn't get a chance to make it last year, your Christmas season, holiday season will be blessed tremendously. It's a very high energy show, and it was really outstanding.
Hope you have fun, dear and the dear ones, the old and the young, sing it with us.
Ever since I was young, I've had a passion for being creative. So choosing IUP for interior design was an easy decision.
I wanted a school with smaller class sizes.
Cutting-edge technology. Access to the greatest internships.
A place where I could challenge myself while exploring my creative abilities.
IUP's interior design program has all of this and more. The program provided me with opportunities to get involved and gain the real-life experience I need to be successful. IUP Interior Design. Sometimes you just know. For more information, visit iup.edu.
In the Communications Media Department, we have a wide variety of focuses to fit each individual's talents and interests. From our high-definition cameras and our professional editing software, to our motion capture lab and everything in between. The Communications Media Department at Indiana University of Pennsylvania has what you need. Visit our website to find out more about video, photography, audio, graphics, and more.
Welcome back to our second annual B.E.Taylor Christmas Concert Preview Show as we get ready for the second annual B.E.Taylor Christmas Concert coming to Indiana on Friday, December 20th at 7:30. Tickets are on sale at the KCAC or online at KowalczyKcomplex.com. We'd like to thank Steve Wolf, CEO of Indiana Regional Medical Center, for joining us as well just moments ago. Well, B.E., we get ready for the second trip to Indiana on your tour. How many years have you been doing the show now?
We've been doing this show. It started about 18 years ago. We did one show. Now we have an entire tour. And when we recorded Christmas 1, we never thought that we would ever have to perform the music again. So I pinch myself. I really do. And it's just slowly grown, and now it's PBS all over the country. Our music's all over the country. And now we're here for the second year at this beautiful event.
And it's a great arena. I know, I've seen the show for a number of years at Heinz Hall. Really, it's the only reason I bring you to Indiana, because your wife promised me free tickets to the Heinz Hall show. Now I don't have to buy them.
Well, see, I knew that, and I said, well, it's worth it, right, Jim?
Absolutely. Where are my free tickets?
But, actually, I'm glad that I still went to the Heinz Hall show last year, because it was so crazy putting on the show for the first time here in Indiana. And I had the feeling I wouldn't enjoy it as much. I still enjoyed the heck out of it, don't get me wrong, but it was nice to see the show at Heinz Hall too. Last year we tried making it, and it is a fun show to begin with, but I don't know if you recall, in cooperation with the Indiana County Tourist Bureau, we handed out a bunch of Christmas red and green glow sticks. And I can remember your son, probably most of all, BC, taking pictures while he was playing. Did that catch you off guard at all?
It definitely did, because in previous shows it would only happen on one song. They had those glow sticks up in the air from the time we walked out.
We didn't buy the 20-cent glow sticks that last for just 3 minutes. We bought the expensive glow sticks.
Well, hey, that's the way IUP works, you know what I mean? But anyway, from the beginning to the end of the night, those sticks were going, people were singing. It was almost like the venue was filled with our best friends. And it was almost like, now you got to act like you're into this show. You've got to do the glow sticks and everything. But it caught us totally off guard that they were so excited about the show.
There's different elements to the show that are so much fun, and we're going to bring Jim DeCesar, operations manager for our 4 radio stations here in Indiana County for Render Broadcasting, joining us now on the show. And Jim, I know your son was part of one of those special elements, and the Indiana High School band was part of it last year. Maybe talk about that.
That is such a special part of the show. It really is. It's a wonderful way for the community and the kids to be involved. And we always talk about the Teddy Bear Fund Drive is kids helping kids. And this is an opportunity for them to help in another way, to be actually involved. And they're so proud to be up there on stage. And I know my son was a couple of years ago at a show near Pittsburgh, and they're just thrilled to be a part of the show. It's got to be a lot of fun for you guys too.
Well, it is a lot of fun, and when we do the rehearsal sound check and the drummers are coming in, I've had the time where I've said, you know what, when you're playing at a football game, you're doing your performance, the parents and family are paying attention. The rest of the people are getting concessions, going to the restroom. I said, but this, all eyes are fixed on you. This is your turn to shine. You'll be doing the one song with us, and then you do one by yourself. And I'll tell you, everywhere we play, those drum lines, you could see they're trying to hold back their tears and their smiles, because they get standing ovations.
Was that something that you started with, incorporating a high school drum line from the inception of your
shows?
From the inception,
18 years ago? Yes. And what we try to do is we try to, wherever we are, whether we're in Chicago or North Carolina or throughout the area here, you tie in the community. You try to bring in the drum corps from those particular schools. And some of the schools down in southern West Virginia, they bring in an all-star. So they have like 6 or 7 schools that send 3 or 4 kids. So now all these kids, but there's some that are just strictly one school, and it ties the community in.
Yeah.
And that's so important.
And we had something, I don't know that it's been done at other shows, but it worked out very well. We had the Indiana County all-star chorus. The junior high chorus did a lobby show, as people were coming in to greet concert attendees. And then the senior high all-star chorus from 8 different schools. We had students involved, and they rehearsed all day.
Right.
And they did, 4 or 5 songs before you signed on at Indiana. And again, because of the importance of kids in our Teddy Bear Fund Drive, we thank you for allowing that to happen first and foremost, to allow those kids to be a small part of the show. And we received so many comments, and I know now that they've been through it and they see what your show is all about, they're looking forward to participating again.
Well, just having people come in, they have their tickets, they're coming in, and here's these wonderful voices singing the Christmas carols. It's already setting the pace for what they're going to do when they're in their seats. And then the kids come out and do their part in the open, and it's just, by the time the people are walking out, they're singing. They're singing, and I get so many emails saying it wasn't Christmas until we came to the show.
And you may remember back on October 28th at the kickoff event at Indiana Regional Medical Center, we had members of the Homer Center Choir, led by Joy Wilson, participate at that event, and she's putting the choir together from all of the county schools. I'm sure she'll do a good job. I know you talked to Joy back at that event.
She does a great job with the kids, and one of the things that I told her, not only is it good, because I've been in music all my life, and I hear where she has all the kids positioned with their harmony parts. And then there was the one issue that she was singing to a CD player, and I knew that she really couldn't hear it, and there were times where she held it together. And I told her, I said, home run, girl. I mean, you did a great job. And the kids, they were just so nice, and they were so good. And I got to tell you, when they were singing behind me, the first song, it put me in the Christmas spirit. Yep. They did a great job.
Jim, I know those kids got a kick out of something special that happened last year at the show. I know you have the CD, I don't, but talk about the fun element that was part of last year's show, and maybe you have something planned for this year's show too.
There always is a bit of a twist in the show, and maybe you don't always know what that twist is going to be either.
You're right.
And probably Ricky has a lot to do with that, I would imagine. He's a real practical joker. But always something in the show that is fun. And the fun element of the show is Ricky, the guitarist. And last year, tell everybody that maybe wasn't at the show what you guys did. And as Mark said, what can we like? Don't let the cat out of the bag.
Well, you know what?
But is there something lined up for this year?
Well, there will be, but what happened last year with the Gingham, style, there were several of the people in the band that said, I never heard that, and really. And one of the guys said, we need to throw that in where Ricky does that part on We Three Kings. And so, we looked it up on the internet, we saw it and learned it, and the audience goes crazy when he did it. The previous year, he did that one, B.E.Taylor's in the house tonight, everybody going, well, I didn't know about it. And we were at the first rehearsal sound check for the show. And when they broke into that, I was on the side of the stage like this. What are they doing?
B.E.Taylor style. Taylor style. Come on, sing. Hey, B.E.Taylor.
But the whole place went crazy singing the song. So as far as this year, I don't know what's in store, but now we've started something and they want to see what Rick is going to do. And Rick he's comedy.
Well, you have to come to the show to find out, folks, what we're going to do this year.
Because I don't even know what's going to happen.
Did I mention the tickets are on sale, by the way?
I do have one question, though. That is a fun element of the show. And, the folks really enjoy the humor. You talked about, the choir being, the all-star choir being there, and, of course, the drum line, the kids.
Right.
And that's real special for the parents and the community. But as you know, the first year that we did the show, we had a little bit of a challenge. You guys are real talented guys, and everyone that went to the show knows how good it was. But that first show, we had to explain to people who B.E. Taylor was, what the whole show was going to be about. since they've seen that show, we have so many people that really want to come back this year. But why do you think that is, B.E.? Why do you think that people who have never seen a B.E.Taylor show, maybe have never heard of B.E.Taylor.
There's people that never even heard of it, absolutely.
They come to the first show and they are hooked. Why is it? What is that element? Can you even define it?
Well, I think one of the things that's important about what we do, we don't feel like we're any better than anybody in the audience that does whatever they do for a living. They know that we have our feet firmly on the ground and we're sharing these wonderful songs. They see that the guys on the stage are all dear friends. They see us having fun. And every night there's different things that happen, but there will be things that happen that show that these guys have, and it's not like it's us and the audience. It turns into us. We're all one. And they feel like they're part of the show. And in reality, they are part of the show. And to me, that's the thing that comes off, and I get continuous emails and letters throughout the years that people don't feel like we're unapproachable or we're anything other than guys doing what they do.
There was a foul on the play. 10-yard penalty and replay the down. After further review, the stick was caught. It's a touchdown.
And so I feel that they feel the love of Christmas.
We have 1 or 2 minutes left here before we close out our preview show. Maybe as a follow-up to what Jim just said, and maybe there are people watching this show saying, I heard about the show, how good it was last year. Talk about the presentation, how you present the Christmas music that people will hear on December 20th.
Well, what we did when we did Christmas One, I call Christmas Greatest Hits. You know, you did Joy to the World, Silent Night, you know, and all these various arrangements. You know, one is a reggae. You know, long time ago in Bethlehem. You know, and there's all these different genres of music, and we try to embrace that. And if you're not into a certain thing, you find yourself doing the calypso vibe, and you really didn't know that you were into island music. And so we just try to have people having fun, and we get them involved early, singing with us, because we don't want them to feel, like I said earlier, I don't want there to be a distance. I want people to feel like they are part of the show from the very beginning. And so far it's worked. And what do they say? If it ain't broke,
don't fix it.
All right.
Don't fix it.
You know, last year there was one thing broke. It was one of your musicians took ill and missed 2 or 3 shows, and the good Lord willing, he will be with us this year.
Well, right now, yeah, Hermie Granati showed up. He actually called on the way to one of the shows, and he goes, you know, I can't have a... And I went, here, I will pay you to stay home, because we can't
have
afford...
you sick.
We can't get everybody sick. So he missed 3 shows, but he is going to be there for IUP. So he'll be there.
Well, B.E., we're looking forward to Friday, December the 20th. We can't wait to have you back for the second of what we hope will be many Christmas shows coming back to Indiana.
And it seems like we just did this, doesn't it?
It does.
I mean, the year flew by, and we're so appreciative that you're having us back. And it was a wonderful event, and let's just keep doing it as long as people are having fun and enjoy what we're doing.
On behalf of Jim and all of us at Render Broadcasting, thank you for taking time to come to IUP to do this preview show as we try to get the word out and shoot for even a bigger crowd than we had last year.
Well, it's my pleasure to be a part of the Teddy Bear Fund Drive.
There you go.
Very good.
And you know, I always say Teddy Bear, and then I say Teddy Bear Fund, and my brother here said, you got to throw the word drive. So it's the Teddy Bear Fund Drive. Please come to the show, support the children.
All right, the show Friday, December 20th at 7:30. We'll have the Indiana County Choral Kids. We'll have a drum line from an area school. and B.E.Taylor and the band will be the star of the show, of course, starting at 7:30. Tickets are on sale at the KCAC box office and also online at KowalczykComplex.com. For Jim DeCesar and B.E.Taylor himself, I'm Mark Bertig. Thank you for watching. More importantly, we look forward to seeing you on December 20th at the Kowalczyk Complex.
With all the money spent, the lights, the gifts, the ornaments, the many cards we sent,